Hi, I'm Alex, the developer of Another Bad Day in the Future, and here's what I've been working on today. So, first off, I finally figured out how to fix the scale of the game without having to remake the entirety of the game, which was annoying me, and now I finally fixed it, so that's pretty satisfying. Additionally, I've added another job type into the game, so now there are rob jobs, where you essentially get told to go to a location, like I've been told to go to Restless Fire L1, and steal the valuables inside of it. So it's basically so yeah, the job tells you to go to a place. The mission system will spawn a bunch of valuables in the location, more than there would be normally. There's always trash that are spawned in the location, low value, that generally have low value. But when you get a rob mission, there's guaranteed to be high values in objects in this location. Though there's a slight cost. I should go back into that. Another one. Oh, come on. I haven't too many. Okay, well, work list jobs. Um, he does there's more valuables there, but there's always a random slight finder's fee, so you don't get quite all of it because, of course, the person who told you the valuables were there. Well, first off, you're going to need to break a security system to get in. So I've also tweaked the manuals for the security systems to make them a bit more clear about what you're actually supposed to be doing. Because there was some confusion about that, and it's not supposed to be confusing. Well, yeah, it's not supposed to be confusing. You should be able to figure out how to do this from what is written here. So hopefully this is a little bit better. If it's not, let me know. I'll try to make it more clear. So it's I'm doing a bunker box. So bunker box means I need to be looking in an environment that you can always access. You need to be looking for a box in an environment you can always access. So if I go to one of these doors over here, I can't access these. These doors don't open. Well, that room I was just in, I can. The door's always open, irrelevant of if I have access or not. So that means the bunker box is going to be spawned somewhere in there. They have a finite number of static locations. I've also upped the move speed a bit, well, a lot actually, because you have to move everywhere, so it shouldn't be an awful pain. There it is. It's in the box of this thing. So PTP, PTP. Whenever you get a rob job, it will automatically it spawns expandable bags for you in the safe of the location you are robbing. PT and send code PTP. All right, I've opened it. So yeah, see, there's some valuables that have spawned poorly. Well, get them on. This one's worth $45. I should get the expandable bags before I start. There's the safe. Expandable bags. Hooray. Oh, it spawns two, just in case something, I don't know, because you lose one, drop one off of a cliff, what have you. No, I guess there's not really cliffs, it's just a flying city. There's the expandable bag. There's a bunch of valuables all spawned on top of each other. That's not good. Should fix that. $10. Ow. Don't punch things outside of your play space. Always keep your play space clean. Something I'm terrible at. Up to 100 already. I've caught myself on my cable. A tiny mouse worth $45. Some big binder. Another. I am grabbing that bad detection was because I reached underneath a desk in real life. There we go. Into the bag you go. All right. I can just hoover these two. You can also just rub the bag into them. Life doesn't need to be super complicated. You don't need to pick everything up. All right, $334. Pretty sweet. All right. The mission will always give you a location where you're supposed to drop. So you need to go to cube row C221. Since whenever you I should put that in there. It doesn't look like it's in there. Improvements to find already. It doesn't actually say that you can erase the evidence by putting the code in. Good job there. Put the code in backwards. So it's PTPE, so it's E. One time, please. PTP. I have wiped the evidence. Not that I'm in a development build, so there's virtually no chance that anyone would be showing up and submitting evidence. Now that the scale has changed, I'm going to have to tweak a bunch of the hook lines because it's totally possible to smack yourself into objects that you wouldn't have before. Plus, now they're needlessly low. Additionally, I've changed the amount of time you get when you start knocking yourself out, so now you have a whole second before it makes you actually knock out and you drop things and fall, so you have some time to... It'll still start going dark as soon as you stick your face in a mesh, but that gives you time to actually do something about it. A lot more time to... You have more time to correct whatever error you are having. Dude, boy, this new run speed, I can really cover some distance. Oh, this thing starts so slow and then goes so fast. Woo! I'm still tweaking how the acceleration works, of course, because I'm tweaking literally everything all the time anyway. So why would that be any different? And here I am. Okay, rev job. C221. I think I can remember C221. Oh man, I'm really loving this. Not this faster movement. Sure, it's not as realistic, but screw that. You're a cyborg in the future, and it's a game. It's supposed to be fun, not realistic, I suppose. I mean, this is set in a flying city. Nothing about this is realistic. What am I even thinking? But yeah, run speeds up. Make things not so tediously difficult. 221. And of course, you already have access to the location. Might as well. Well, I'm gonna get the just like a fencing job. You don't actually need to put you don't have access to the safe because it doesn't actually matter. You just need to throw it in here. So actually, the value you get some extra free valuables every time you do this because there's some valuables that are in the level just like every other location. Oh, some of those books are floating. The furniture is still big, but you're proportionally correct to the world now, so it's not so ludicrously big anymore. As always, make sure you step out of a location before you turn in a mission, especially for something like a fence mission or a rob mission, because it will sell your guns if you have guns. Turn in. The system has given you a new task. And I have made $165. That sounds a little off. Gross was 165. Interesting. Well, I have a stinking suspicion that I have somehow messed up the percentage fee that is applied, and I will go fix that. So you can do rob missions, but they don't pay you the correct amount right now. Sorry about that. I will fix that tomorrow. They are now one of the 4 missions you can get in the live build. This is a development build. I will correct the math errors in them. Sorry about that, but hey, everything else is getting tweaked all the time. That's just another thing to fix. But yeah, that's what I've been working on today. Have a nice. It's always another bad day in the future. Have a nice day.